This is Dr. Tech, and that was a fail. That was supposed to open. This is Dr. Tech. How are you doing today? I have a awesome product for you guys to have reviewed. What? Wait, what? I have an awesome product for you guys to see and to hear about. Now, this right here is a Kindle Paperwhite. And let me tell you, I love Kindle Paperwhite. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Why? Because I like to read books. And if you like to read books, you're gonna like it too. This one was bought in 2014, so it's a little bit old. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about this one and how I enjoyed it over the years. And then I'm going to tell you about the new ones and how it compares to this one. I don't have the new one, but I've researched it in depth, and it seems like while some things changed, not everything have changed. So anyway, this is Dr. Tech. I hope you're going to enjoy this. And remember, if you do like it, please subscribe, give me a like, and comment. Thank you. Okay, guys, so let's talk a little bit about the Kindle Paperwhite. This is the 2014 model, and it was bought, I think, for $70 at the time, which I believe it was like a great deal. I think that right now the new one is for $99. So this is a 6-inch screen. It has no screen glare in the bright sun, which is one of the biggest points about having one of these. You can read it with one hand because it's so light. It is only 7.3 ounces, which is 206 grams. You have a built-in light, which you can adjust. It can hold over 1,000 books. And also Amazon's giving you cloud storage, which means any Amazon content can be stored in their cloud. So it won't even use your local space in that sense. It is wireless, obviously, because you download the stuff from the internet, the books. A single charge lasts you 8 weeks if you read half an hour a day. Now, I read more, so if you read about 1 hour, it will last you 4 weeks. It takes about 4 hours to fully charge to last you 4 weeks. And it supports so many formats of books, starting from AZW3, the Kindle's AZW text, PDF, the Mobi, and it supports unprotected Mobi, which is great, and I'll tell you why. PRC, HTML, doc, docx, JPEG, GIF, PNG, and BMP. Okay? All of these are supported. It also has a built-in translator, a built-in experimental browser, a built-in vocabulary builder, and you can adjust the text size and font sizes and change the font, and I'll show you all these features in a little bit. So it's got a great amount of features. If you love to read books, you'll really enjoy this. Compared to the new one has a 6-inch screen also, but it has the 300 ppi, which is pixels, screen, which is a little bit better than the old one, but not that much better. It has the same weight and it has the same size. I already said that. There's no screen glare in the bright sun on that one either. Obviously, that's one of their selling points. It's got 4 gigabytes memory in the Kindle itself to hold a lot of books, over 1,000, with the cloud Amazon storage as well. You get Wi-Fi and you get 3G, which 3G is the cell phone carrier. You can connect to that as well. A single charge lasts only 3 weeks at a 1 hour reading with that one though. So a little bit of a less charge power with that one due to the increase in the screen brightness, I believe. It's also 4 hours charge time. And you have access to all these very, very, very nice features from the Amazon, which is like the Amazon Kindle Unlimited, the Amazon Kindle Free Time Unlimited. And what those do, they give you like access to thousands of books. The Amazon Kindle Unlimited gives you access to millions of books for $9.99 a month. The Free Time Unlimited gives you access to hundreds of books, and it's only $2.99 per month. But those books are like picked under certain criteria, so they're pretty good books. And then you get early free access books if you're a Prime member of Amazon, which gives you 1 free book per month. My free book this month is the A Marriage in Dog Years, and usually you get 6 types of books you can choose from in different book categories. I just picked this one because it's about a love story that is somehow surrounded around a husband and a wife and their dog, and it just shows the love story within that marriage. And I'm very in love right now with my girlfriend, so I tend to watch a lot of love movies and read a lot of love books and all that lovey-dovey stuff because I'm in love. So that's the book I chose. And you also get built-in translators and browsers and the different languages that you can have the book in. You have an internal store. You can buy it directly from this. You don't have to go on Amazon to buy it. It's all from here, but you can go either way. And there's lots of free books. There's lots of free books you can actually download that are within the public domain. So the public domain books that are free, you will get for free as well. So those are the specs of the Kindle. I also have a cover on it, so don't be tempted to think that this is bulkier than it is. If you just have the device by itself without the case, it's a little thinner. But even with the case, it's light enough where I can hold it with one hand without a problem, and it protects it. And it's so well built around its shape that I cannot actually take it out anymore after I put this in. It's so well fitted, which I like, because if I drop it, it's going to protect it. And I never have dropped it, but if I would, it would protect it. So that's the Kindle specs, and I will show you now how the Kindle sort of operates and looks with the camera, so you can see the screen. And then we'll talk a little bit about how I used it and how it just made my life so much better having it, because I love to read. And again, this is not a sponsored video, so don't think that I'm doing this to sponsor it for somebody. But if you do want to buy one, I will include links in the description of this video for you to have easy access to go to Amazon and check it out for yourself. So you can do that if you want. And now let's go to the front view so you get a glimpse of this. Alright guys, welcome back, and I'm going to show you now a little bit about the features of the Kindle, and maybe I can demonstrate to you the sunlight effect, how it doesn't affect it when it's bright. I'm going to try to do this while there's still sun. Okay, so to begin with, this is your main screen, so you have different things on the main screen. The main one is your library, which is called My Library. And when you click on My Library, it opens up all the books that you have, and you can browse them. And it's really cool. I have about 48 items on it right now. I like to delete the ones I read, so not always, but most of the time, so I keep some space available. Even though space is usually not an issue, so you don't have to worry about that. I just like to do it because that's how I am. Then you have a button for Goodreads, which it's a link that takes you to what friends are reading and what good books are out there, sort of reviews of people's books, and you'll be able to tell which ones you want. And there's a store also where you can go and buy books directly from the Kindle, which obviously it's cool. And you have a lot of stuff. My suggestions are chess books because I like chess, so I've read a couple of chess books in here and bought them. And then you have a search, which allows you to search in your library. And you have a button here which brings up the menu with your settings, and you have your library, your reading lists, the Kindle store, and then you have vocabulary builder, experimental browser, settings, and special offers. You can also create new collections based on your book preferences and how you want to organize them. But let's just jump into a book, and this is the one I was talking about, A Marriage in Dog Years. And right now it's set to the lowest brightness. So when you enter a book, you have the percentage of the book, which how much you read, which I love because I can see how much into the book I am. Right now it's 2%, I just started this. And if you click on that, you can change it, it'll show you the page number. So 2% plus the page number. Before you showed something else. That's what I like to keep it as, the percentage and the page number. If you press on the top, it will pop up this menu which gives you access to bookmark things, to share the book, to change the text, font size and font itself. So here you can increase the boldness, you can increase the size. For example, if I were to increase it to 7, you may notice right now that the text is much bigger. If I were to go back and decrease it back to 4, it will bring it back to the size I had it. And I like to have it at Cecilia reading font. For some reason, that's the one I like. You have other options, like you can choose how your spacing and margins, orientation and alignment of your page are. You can choose those. And again, you can also set the same setting as you do in the bottom with the reading progress. So keeping it at percentages or time left or location. And then you also have the X-ray, which is a cool feature that allows you to sort of see where the chapters are through the book and the progression. You see this ruler kind of thing over there. It's really cool how you can sort of map out the book before you read it. I don't know, I find it very interesting. And you can click on people, which you'll see parts that people have highlighted, and the most highlighted will come at the top, so you'll see like what most people believe was important from that book. You also have terms, which are mentions from the book in parts of the terms, and you have images, which for this one is just the actual book cover. And you also have this sun thing, which shows you your light settings, which is the backlight settings into your Kindle, which allows you to increase or decrease the light, which is an awesome feature, because if you're in bright sun, you want to have it sort of maybe more or less, depending on how you see it fit. If I were to turn it all the way up now, see how bright that is, and if I let the sun hit the page, it somewhat affects it, but not much. And then if I bring it back to 0, and then you notice the sun difference. So in bright light, and let me see if I can do this. I'm going to open the, okay, and then sort of increase it. And then if I decrease it, but almost on both settings, it looks like a real book. If it's off, to me, this looks like a real book. I could look at the paper and have it believe it's almost real. Let's compare here for a second, just for purposes of comparing. Now keep in mind that this is a yellow page type paper, but I mean, I like it. It doesn't look that different to me, especially in person. Maybe on the camera you can't see the difference, or you can see some difference. Anyway, so you have those settings, and then you'll use the right part of the screen to go to the next page, and the left one to go back. I believe you also have so if you scroll up, you can use the guidelining circle here to move to the next part. And what I really like about the Kindles, because I'm a second English speaker, so English is not my main language, if I don't know a word, and I'll just choose one at random, but if I don't know a word, I can hold it and highlight it, and then the Kindle will look up the definition. So I'm able to immediately know what that word meant, because it has a built-in dictionary. I think this is an awesome feature. And not only does it have a built-in dictionary, but once that word has been highlighted and it shows you the definition, you can go to your vocabulary builder, and you see all the words you didn't know, and you can do quizzes on them like flashcards, and it will teach you the words, which is awesome, I believe, especially if you want to get into learning more English words, or more words in the English language. All right, so I've showed you sort of all the main features of the book, and now I'm going to go back to talking a little bit about it and how it helped me, and then we'll end it there. So stay put. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So I hope you enjoyed that little presentation of the features of the Kindle. I went a little bit fast, but I think you get the idea. I forgot to mention one important part, which is the unprotected Mobi, which I mentioned before, why it's so important to have that, and all the different types of formats it supports. You get an assigned email to this device. If you find a PDF of something you want to read, you can email it to that email address that it provides, and it is included in your library automatically. It's like a digital library where you just send files. That is amazing, because you can find so many free books out there. And if you want to have a book and read it and find it in PDF form, in Mobi form, in whatever form, all you gotta do is just email it to yourself and you'll be able to read it, which is, I love that feature. I'm so happy they chose to go with that. So anyway, I've used this for 4 years now, and I love it. I read a lot with it. I carry one of these cables. Actually, I have it in my pocket to show you. I carry one of these cables with me everywhere, which allows me to charge it up from a USB, and it's such a convenient little cable to charge it with, and it charges a lot of other devices, so it's got that universal connecting type for the charging, which is great. And I love it. It's small, it's durable, it's pretty fast for what it does. It's got a lot of features, and price-wise is pretty good. For $99 to have access to a on-the-go personal library, I think it's worth it. And like I said, I've included a link in the description if you want to check it out yourself on Amazon. But I hope you enjoyed this review and my little comical bits in the beginning, which probably were not that funny at all because I suck at acting. So I'll keep making them. Anyway, thanks for watching. This was Dr. Tech. See you next time. Till next time. How do I end this? Peace.